Hey, I'm Andrew with Ventrac, and in today's Simple Start video, we're going to talk about the KG540 Power Rake. This attachment is absolutely awesome. Whether you're doing some finish grading around a new build or just installing a new lawn and preparing a seed bed, this thing makes grading dirt and moving dirt around a property super easy. Another cool job that you can take on with the Power Rake is fixing up old gravel driveways. So gravel driveways that typically have potholes, or maybe they have a bunch of ruts from heavy rain or overuse, you can take the Power Rake and you can pretty much rework that entire foundation and bring that old gravel back to the surface. So now you don't need to spend any money on new gravel, or you can prep that foundation for the delivery of new gravel on top of that driveway. As always, what really makes this attachment stand out is the fact that it's mounted to a Ventrac tractor. Our tractor's low ground pressure, the flex frame, and compact design allow operators to take this Power Rake into areas where larger equipment typically can't go or can't reach. The Ventrac Power Rake has a lot of really unique features that make it so effective, and it really all starts with the rotor drum. This rotor has a working width of 54 inches, made up of 72 carbide teeth that can be removed without removing the drum from the attachment. Operators also have hydraulic control of the rotor height adjustment, which can be adjusted from 2 inches above grade to 6 inches below. The rotor can also be sped up or down and reversed from the operator's seat. This attachment is also equipped with adjustable side wings and a containment flap for material control. You also have hydraulic control over the rotor angle, which can be angled left or right up to 18 degrees. To run the Power Rake, your tractor needs to be equipped with the 12-volt kit and dual front hydraulic auxiliary kit. First, you will drive the power unit into the attachment hitch arms. Next, you can move the front hitch latch lever to the locked position over the attachment hitch arm pins. You will then place the attachment belt onto the PTO pulley and engage the PTO tensioner rod. Connect the hoses and quick couplers so the colored indicators are paired together. Now connect the electric plug into the power unit. When detaching from the Power Rake, lower the attachment to the ground and adjust the rotor depth to support the hitch arms. The depth indicator should be around this area. This will make reattaching to the attachment easier. Depending on the task at hand, you can always adjust these side wings, which are located on both sides of the Power Rake, to help spread material during any of your projects. With the side wings up, you're able to windrow material or debris as you're doing grading or dirt work. If the area that you're working on is full of rocks, sticks, and other debris, you might want to leave these side wings up. That way you can windrow that material and ultimately get it off the property or the area that you're working. If the property has a bunch of low spots, or if you have a large pile of material that you need to spread, the best thing to do is lower these side wings down. That way you can carry material with you and the attachment and fill in those low spots. Another adjustment that you can make on the Power Rake is this containment flap. Ultimately, you can move this flap so it's either closer to the drum or further away from it. If you want a really clean, debris-free finish, you'll want to move this flap so it's closer to the drum, and that will keep all that debris in front of the drum, and so you'll collect it at the end of your runs or at the end of the area that you're working. A wider opening will allow more debris to pass over the drum and not be removed from the soil. The adjustment of this flap is really easy. There's a bolt on this side and there's a bolt on the opposite side, and by simply loosening and tightening those, you can slide this flap so it's closer or further away. Like all Ventrac attachments, operating this equipment becomes really intuitive and second nature after you log only a couple hours operating it. Before operation, make sure that the tractor is in low range and set the weight transfer to maximum. Set the rotor to the desired depth and place the side wings in the appropriate position for the conditions and type of work you're about to do. With the tractor on, move the SDLA lever into the float position. When the engine is running between 2,000 and 2,500 RPMs, engage the PTO switch and adjust the throttle to your desired RPM. Now you are ready to begin working. The secondary SDLA lever on the power unit controls the angle and the height of the Power Rake's rotor. Push the secondary SDLA lever to the right to angle the rotor to the right. Pull it to the left to angle the rotor to the left. To control the height of the rotor, press and hold the green switch. Push the lever to the right to raise the rotor and pull the lever to the left to lower the rotor. The momentary switches on the primary SDLA lever control the rotor speed and direction. To operate effectively, the drum should rotate against the travel direction of the power unit. Press and hold the yellow switch to travel forward. Press and hold the orange switch when traveling backward. And then release the switch when the desired speed and direction are reached. One of the most common questions that we get when people call in about the Power Rake is, do they need a landscape rake or do they need a soil cultivator, or can one of those attachments replace the Power Rake altogether? And the question's kind of loaded, and ultimately it's really situational. When it comes to the landscape rake, that attachment really is good at moving dirt and earth around to different parts of a property as you're doing some grading, but it really works best when you're using it in combination with the Power Rake that has already done the bulk of moving material, and then you're just kind of finishing up that property and making everything look really pristine and smooth with that landscape rake. When it comes to grading, you can really only use the landscape rake by itself if the dirt has already been freshly worked up with some other piece of equipment. One area where the landscape rake really does excel is maintaining gravel driveways. More often than not, when people think about gravel driveway revitalization, they think about the Power Rake, and that really is the best option. But the landscape rake does fit into that, whether you're trying to finish off the driveway after a Power Rake, or if the gravel driveway already has a really good base or top layer of gravel, a landscape rake can just be used to move that top layer around and level everything off really nicely. When it comes to the soil cultivator, there really is no comparison. The soil cultivator is exceptional at creating a great seed bed, so you can get proper grass seed germination when you're installing a new lawn or doing some patchwork on a already established lawn. On a lot of properties, you can get away with the Power Rake for prepping a seed bed, but the Power Rake can do so much more. Thanks for watching today's simple start video on the Ventrac Power Rake. As always, refer to your owner's manual, but if you have any extra questions, be sure to comment them in the comment section below or give us a call. We'd love to help you out and ensure that you're operating this attachment as efficiently as possible.